hopefully that works. So I guess for today's first episode, we're gonna be answering some random questions that I had in mind. One of the TikToks that I had released recently, I think it was like yesterday, it was basically on the topic of, do you think artists are less creative now compared to before? And me personally, I think that your side on which side you're on is basically determined on how much music you listen to and where you get your music from, and just how you just consume music in general. Because the way I listen to music, I just find which ones I enjoy, like new, old, different, like not hip hop, R&B, not R&B. If the song is smacking or if the song is cranking, then I'm going to listen to it regardless. But if you listen to mostly mainstream, I guess you could say that mainstream hip hop songs, R&B songs have probably got worse, I guess you could say. But I wouldn't say to the point where you would be able to generalize it across the board, because how much music do you really listen to? I'll wait. All right, I'm done waiting. Probably not that much, at least compared to like me or just someone who really listens to music. Because I could give you like an art, I don't know his name, but I'll basically put an artist right here. Give you like a sample of it, but that song that album was released like this year or like last year, and you would even have expected it to be that recent because of the influences that the album has. Because you would think that it would be like a very old school album, I guess you could say. But it just pulls influences from back then. So would you really call artists less creative? They're just not really pushed that much. But that could really go for a lot of what you call it, just media in general. Same goes for hip hop and stuff. So and on that topic, I also think that just being also consuming or being exposed to a lot of people, you'll find a lot of bad people, because it's just the way of it. Just like not everybody has it, but that also doesn't give you the right to generalize everybody, just because most of the people are, I guess, but generalizations are not that good to begin with. But yeah, I guess since I listen to music, I should probably tell you how I find my music. So I find my music in very different places. I'll probably just give you just the whole list. So we got radio. I don't really listen to radio like that anymore, but if I'm ever in the the mall or something, just somewhere random, and I hear something, I Shazam it instantly. I've been so good at Shazamming stuff that it's kind of like I kind of pull it out easy. Just pull it out easy. So we got radio, mall. It's not gonna be in order. I meant like in terms of it's not gonna be in order. So mall. My brother, he listens to a lot of music just like me, and we kind of listen to the same genres, but I guess he's on a different part of the genre, if that makes sense. Like he'll listen to like Common, West Side, while I listen to probably like Travis, who's somebody else? It's Travis, J. Cole, Logic. We both listen to Logic. Yeah, this is off the Heezy, but I'll basically show you a list of him in mind. I'll probably make a lot streamline this easier. So, what time are we at? 5 minutes. All right, so yeah, my brother, his sister sometimes. I'm usually finding stuff before her, so it's just only sometimes. Friends. But I'll say for the most part, I go out of my way to find new music. Like a lot of people that I ask this question to, they usually find their music through like they let Spotify find their music for them. And I don't think that's a bad thing, but I don't have Spotify. I mean, I do. I don't have premium. So, and Apple Music, their radio, you could call it, is kind of, I wouldn't say it sucks. A lot of people say that it sucks, but it's more so concentrated, I guess you could say. So if you like listening, like if the radio starts with like a Drake or Travis song, it's most likely going to stay in the sphere of just popular mainstream songs. You're not going to really find that many underrated underground artists because just the way that the algorithm is. But yeah, I say I'll go out of my way for the most part. I'll probably say that is probably like 60% of how I find my music. So like I'll find the artist or just find an artist that I like, and I'll go to their contemporaries and people that they're similar to. It's usually at the bottom. And when you do that, I kind of go and listen to their albums, all of it, all their kind of songs they've been a part of for the most part. And you would be asking me, damn, do you not touch grass? Do you not go outside? I do, but the way I listen to music, at least if I'm finding new music, you really got like at max maybe 30 seconds to get me interested in the song. And that's really how it should be for a lot of music that you're trying to get into, that you should actually give them a chance or like a solid chance before you just wave it off as something that's just bad. And if the song is not good and you got 30 seconds to make the song, like for me to listen to the song, and it's not good, what's the point of me listening to the rest of the song? I'll probably say at max 30 seconds if the song is, if it's like a new artist, new song. And the fastest I'll listen to a song is probably, probably 10 seconds. So I will listen to the beat. If the beat sucks, I'm not even listening to the song. That's really how you should be listening to music, depending on the artist, really. But it's most likely that if the beat is ass, we're probably never going to go back to it because it has no replay value. And the content gotta be very, very crazy for me to ignore the beat and just focus on the lyrics. And even then, I'll probably just find like a acapella version on YouTube or something and just download it or something. But yeah, I'll say I'll listen to the beat, and if the beat sucks, I'm not even gonna entertain the song. And I'll say lyrics and flow are very tied together, because if the flow is interesting, you can probably ignore the lyrics and vice versa. So it don't really matter that much compared to the beat, because the beat's what's really keeping me there. It's almost like flying, but there's just it's just a bumpy fly, and it's like a terrible experience. But like the pilot's doing what he can, but it's just the outside. It's just terrible. So you don't even know that he's a good pilot, because the experience is just terrible because of the outside forces. So I kind of take the beat as like an outside force, and if the beat is bad, it's most likely that the track is gonna be unenjoyable. So yeah, listen to all their songs, all their albums. I try to, at least if I'm not listening to all their albums, I try to get a good balance between the new or recent albums and their old albums. just to see how they, I guess you could say, improved. Because somebody off the top of my head, Dram, I don't know how you say it, DRAM, the one that made that song with Lil Yachty, Broccoli. His first few albums are hip hop influenced, and I don't really like him. I don't know. I think it's because of his eccentric, just vocal inflections. They're very weird, and sometimes the song can be good, but then he'll just go off the rails and like that. Like he'll just like his vibrato or whatever would just go off the rails, and you'd be like, I don't really like it anymore. So I would say for the most part, that I try to listen to both sides, because his albums now are more so R&B influenced, and I think that lane is way better than him trying to rap and do those vocal inflections, because R&B is a way better, I would say, lane to be in without the track sounding horrible, like with the B and the ambiance and stuff like that. I don't know. I think we're gonna stop right there. So thank you for watching. If any of the people in the group chat see this, please don't comment. But that was just a joke. But go into the comments and tell me what kind of topics you want me to talk about or questions you have. Really just anything, and I'll probably just cover it in the next video. This might be a recurring thing, so I'm probably gonna lock in and really stay on top of this. So just comment, and I'll definitely either shout you out to and just answer your questions. So yeah.